Hi, this is Maggie. I'm looking at the chart of the day, January 14th, 2019. Just to look at the energies are so sort of intense, spaced out, and nervous is the way I would sum it up for today. It's been ongoing, since the eclipse and with everything in Capricorn. We have like the sun, planet of Mercury, planet of communication, Saturn, the ruler of Capricorn, just giving some hard lessons and teaching, and Pluto, the destroyer. It's not always the destroyer, but yeah, Pluto is up there. Just um, plus the moon and the MC, the moon and the midheaven. So we've just got a loaded Earth, fixed Earth. Well, we have cardinal Earth and fixed Earth. Yeah, a lot of Earth. So the fixed Earth is, well, the moon in Taurus, and Uranus is 28 degrees Aries. Mars is in Aries, so that's a lot of nervous energy with Mars in Aries. So I feel like if you don't take some kind of action, it's going to come out, in nerves, especially if you are an Aries or a fire sign. And at the same time, with all this Capricornian energy, you feel like you may feel like you really want to do something. The chart of the day has it in the sixth house of work and the fifth house of, creativity, self-expression, leadership. It's Leo's house. So Saturn and Mercury want to get to work and communicate, but at the same time, they're trining Neptune in Pisces, which is totally spaced out energy. Neptune in Pisces in a water sign house. It's in Scorpio's house. Um, isn't really helping helping to accomplish getting a lot done. Although you feel like you probably want to get a lot done. You could end up sort of chasing your tail, going in circles. Yeah, so the moon in Uranus, the moon just left Aries and is now in Taurus. So it's in trine with the all the Capricorn energy. So the Capricorn and Taurus are in trine. So, it's all about common sense, stability, getting to work, getting things done. Jupiter, whereas Jupiter in Sagittarius and Venus just want to take a trip. They want to take a trip and go have fun. So even planning a trip, you could find yourself with Uranus and Aries, maybe instead of the stability of all of this stuff in Capricorn, going from task to task, because Uranus is the planet of change, and it's not really taming the cardinal energy of Aries so much as sometimes scattering it. And with Mars in Aries, it's the ruler, so at least you know it's it's not drowning in Pisces like it was. So at least there is energy to get work done. But yeah, there's a real dichotomy of energies going on today. I'm definitely feeling it. And it's not just today. It's this whole eclipse season. Um, yeah, so there's all the conjunctions. The stellium in Capricorn, this the spaciness of Neptune in Pisces, eighth house. Real, actually, Neptune's in the 12th house in Pisces. So that's kind of putting everyone in like either escapism or la la land, and just wanting to kind of check out from reality. um, because it's sextiling all this earth energy in Capricorn. So, it can cause some idealism, like, yes, ideally, I would like to do all this work, but in reality, am I doing it? No, I'm not. Um, I don't know. Maybe somebody is. And the fire energy. There's just so much fire too to get things done. But at the same time, I think fire wants to have fun, especially in Sagittarius. It would love to just check out and take a trip, at least plan a trip. Which I started to do this morning, but I didn't get very far with it. Um, but eventually, yeah, planning a trip. Venus loves to travel, and Jupiter loves to travel as well. So that would be perfect to plan a trip, for this whole next year. And that would be a really good way to escape. There's some inconjuncts going on. The chart of the day is just really kind of all over the place. The inconjunct is between the moon in Taurus and Pisces, wanting to, check out, kind of check out, not really do anything. Although Mars in Aries is calling for action. It's calling for action, and Uranus is creating a lot of erratic nervous energy, maybe quarrelsomeness if you don't do something with all that energy that you have. And the earth signs are, oh my gosh, they're really feeling the intensity to get things done. And they probably are accomplishing great, great things. At the same time, there is a lot of polarization that I'm not going to talk about. Our country and all the polarization in the world going on, but there's a lot of that, and that's because of the square, these big glaring red squares we have going on between Aries and Capricorn. I mean, it's really squaring off, and it has been. It really has been, and there are also squares between Venus and Jupiter to Neptune. So that's like wanting to travel versus wanting to just sort of zone out and not even plan the trip that you would like to take. It's just, yeah, the energy's kind of all over the place, really. Um, yeah, it's kind of why I wanted to take a look at this. So that's the way. Also, the moon is in conjunct Jupiter, and Venus is in conjunct the Sun and Pluto. So, yeah, ideally, you want to get work done. You want to accomplish your business, whatever that may be. You're feeling restless, maybe quarrelsome. You want to initiate new beginnings. Yet you're spacing out, with the Neptune in Pisces. And maybe not seeing that, like, why can't I get it together and get the stuff done that I want to do? Why can't I plan this trip, that I want to take? It's like pulling pulling all the inconjunct energies and the squares together. It's kind of a jumbled mess. So fire and earth are two. They square each other. Fire and earth are square. They're square. So they're not really on the same page, and they do conflict. It's a 90-degree angle. So they are squaring off, and they're squaring off in all kinds of ways, either in your individual life or collectively, or maybe in your relationships, or maybe you're going head to head with a job or your boss or some authority figure, or it's, maybe wanting to work independently versus working for someone. There's just so many ways this could play out. But at the same time, taking a trip would be a great idea right now. if you could just get it together enough to plan it. Um, yeah, because yeah, the inconjuncts, I think the moon in conjunct Venus, you know, and Mars. Well, Mars wants to, Mars and Sagittarius are in trine, so they have this restless fire. And today there's this the ascendants in fire. Mars and Uranus are in Aries, and Venus and Jupiter are in Sagittarius. So they want to travel. They want to do some adventure, do something different. Um, the ascendant in this chart of the day is in Leo, so that's more fire. Everything's in Earth, and the only thing in water is the North Node, and Neptune and Chiron is still in water as well. So, um, yeah, so there's that dreaminess and kind of spaciness that Pisces, the idealism and um, so in a way that's good. The people that aren't being polarized, and aren't fighting about politics and taking sides and causing divisiveness and division. Um, that's a good thing. That's a good thing. And the trine is really actually going on for the water for Pisces, for Pisces and the Earth sign. The trine is from Neptune to Earth, so it's very good for Capricorn and Pisces to because they're in an easy flowing aspect to each other. So they may idealize like everything's okay out of all proportion, or they may just feel like checking out from looking at the reality of you know maybe how ugly the picture really is, or the situation, wanting to maybe change it, but not having the drive to really want to change it. And yeah, and so the fire signs, I think, really need to plan a trip. Plan a trip. And if not planning a trip, some kind of action. Yeah, but yeah, it's not easy energy today. It's really scattered and all over the place, and I'm I'm like totally comfortable with all the fire, but it's the square. It's the square going on between Capricorn, and it's just really really intense and irritable and just not really comfortable. Even I don't think for anyone at this point, even of course the Earth signs and it's Pluto and Saturn. They're not comfortable for anyone, I don't think, and especially squaring off like they are right now, and the conjunction, the great conjunction going on that in our lifetime that we won't be seeing probably again, and yeah, so yeah, personally, I don't have any Earth, so I was trying to use this Earth. Looking at this chart of the day, it's like, um, and it's Monday. It's like Monday. Take the day off and just. You may find yourself starting a lot of projects and not finishing them. So maybe now is not the time to begin anything. You know, maybe wait. Maybe wait till this energy subsides a little bit, and then try again. You know, maybe next week. Because I think the effects of the eclipse are so strong right now that we're not seeing very clearly. Plus, the sun is square the moon. The sun is square the moon in this chart of the day, so that's inner conflict too. Um, yeah, so anyway, I just thought I'd take a look at it and see, why I seem to be going from task to task and not accomplishing a whole lot, even though there's all this stuff in Earth that's supposed to be helping with that, and all the fire energy that, is supposed to be giving you great initiative. And so actually, the fire wants to originate. It should be probably exercising, burning it off in some way with physical activity, because if you're fire and you're not doing that, or you're not traveling, or you're not, doing your higher education or whatever it is, you may find yourself sort of restless, irritable, and discontent. Yeah, yeah. So, um, but you can accomplish great goals at this time if you can really put your focus to it, and especially if you're Earth. If you're an Earth sign, um, the square to Aries is making it harder. It's making it harder. It's very, very, very challenging, um, because it's squaring the midheaven, or wherever you have it in your chart. In this chart of the day, it's got it in the sixth house for some reason. So yeah. Um, so anyway, that's about enough of this. I just North nodes in this chart, in the chart of the day, is in the 12th house in Cancer. So again, that just feels like, forget about it. I'm not, accomplishing anything really today. I'm just going to stay home. It's raining and maybe cook or something. But I don't know. The energies just seem really discordant, like, they have been. Um, and we're really feeling the Chiron in the last degrees of Pisces still, and the Neptune. And if you have planets in Pisces, and in all the water signs, that could add to it. But the focus is on the earth signs, all earth and fire, and they're squaring each other. That's what it is. They are squaring each other. Um, so it's not really peaceful. It's not peaceful at all. Uh, not peaceful at all. But for Taurus and Capricorn, and I guess if you're a Virgo, you may like this energy. You may like it. And if you're a water sign, it's, sextile, so you may like it as well. But still, it still is discordant energy, I think, for everyone, because of this huge, huge, huge square going on. Yeah, between Aries, the individual versus the collective, the individual versus the government or authority, or, yourself versus your career, or, maybe your husband. Saturn could be your husband, your father, um, yeah, there's just so many, many, many changes going on. But it's just Monday, stormy Monday. So anyway, I just hope you enjoyed this sort of conflicted looking chart of the day. And yeah, if you're an earth sign or water sign, I hope you're enjoying your stormy Monday. And if you're Aries, good luck with that. And if you're Capricorn, good luck with that too. And sorry, I'm not really spreading positivity around, but that's just keeping it real. All right, take care. Bye.